Ogata today, and thank you very much, lo you Ogata joining me lo this totok lo yumi lo tonight. Mi amamastru, semplanti bli blai salem toksawe ol semba yumi tok tonight. Na mi amamastru lo welcoming you again. Mi sawe ol semplanti line man meri lo country bli yumi na outside lo country bli yumi tu wok lo arrange so ba mi tok English. Tasol mi like talk thank you through lo you blogata. Also mi play patiently lo last few months. Also Christmas coming up now. Parliament sit down so me no some time lo explaining planning or something he come up inside lo country lo this lo talk program lo yumi. But over the next few weeks and months, maybe come up actively lo explain some all work lo come up. So take it through a good night lo you blogger. Firstly, so something lo come up lo country. Misa also planning question come up lo side lo where one big case lo yumi lo country work lo appear lo court lo national court inside lo Wegani. That's the issue lo Paraka case na planning question through to ikam inside lo yumi. So by me use talk English and explain the for this particular case, I just want to inform all our followers right throughout the country that I know that it has generated a great interest for many years. Just that the court is before the national court. I am limited in what I can say in this program tonight. But let me explain it to you in a nutshell that this is the situation. Paraka case, I am personally very happy to appear before the court to explain the decisions that my government made when we were in government, and to explain the alleged involvement of myself in this particular case and the payments that were made to Paraka lawyers. And how the case is now traveling before the National Court today. I'm sure that many of you are fully aware of the witnesses that are appearing before the court case. If I'm called to appear, I have not been notified yet, but I am willing and gladly will appear any day, any time. So that's the first thing I want to say. In 2011, when we took over government, one of the first major decisions the government made at that time, and when I appointed Honourable Kangakua, member for Sinisina Yangubul as Attorney General, one of the first decisions was to review Paraka's involvement as the lawyer representing the state in many cases throughout the country. While we were reviewing that, I instructed and the cabinet instructed and the government was in general agreement that by me cancelling this involvement below this law firm. So we initiated the dismissal of the arrangements between government and Paraka lawyers in 2011, just after we took government, and knowing very well that the Paraka lawyers were appointed by the previous government for many years prior to us coming to government in 2011. And we're already aware of the complaints that were being made and the huge amounts of legal fees that were being paid without much scrutiny and much clearance. After that, we canceled the contracts, and of course, some of the claims that were being floating around were for previous work that was done by this law firm under the then government. I personally have told most of our ministers that were responsible for these payments that under no circumstances without proper clearance that this should be paid. Unfortunately, along the way, when we try to address this issue, a single letter was found to be have been written by my office, signed by me, and sent to the finance secretary to try and help this particular payment being made. Well, I have denied that that particular letter came from our office or it was signed by me. The signature appears to be mine, but I'm willing to go to court to address that issue, and I'm prepared to try and make sure that it is addressed once and for all. I have been summoned and appeared in courts, and I've appeared in various litigations before. The decisions are public record for them to see. But I can tell the nation in no uncertain terms. One, I have absolutely zero dealings with Paraka lawyers or Mr. Paraka himself. I have never met him. I've never had discussions with him. And secondly, I can put on record here tonight that I have never given any single instruction to anybody, including my ministers, to make payments to Paraka lawyers. Now, this can be tested in court, and I know some of the social media commentators are out there trying to make commentary, running commentary on this. Please make sure that you have the right evidence before you say things. I can easily drag each and every one of those commentators to court and defame them and sue them under the cyber security laws, but listen, it serves no purpose. I respect freedom of speech, but please let us do it with a little bit of respect, not only for yourself, but for the general public and everyone else who are involved in this situation. But again, let me say, let the courts conclude, and I am very happy that the truth will finally come out. I also want to inform our country that it was our government, because of this kind of payments and this kind of contracts that were done in the past, not only the previous governments, but in some instances our own government, were entering departments and ministries were entering into arrangements that were not cleared properly. We were the ones who initiated the Independent Commission of Anti-Corruption Commission and the work that was done. It was started by Honourable Pangia as Attorney General in our government and finished by the Honourable David Stephen when he was Attorney General. We put it to Parliament. We had the first reading passed by Parliament almost unanimously, and the last reading was done by the Marape government, because between then the Marape government came into power. But I can say the bulk of the work on this particular act was done by our government. Unfortunately, we are not seeing this particular act being implemented in its totality, because one, the current government, many of the leaders who are there and many of the bureaucrats who are in those positions were never party, and they didn't have their heart into this particular legislation. So it is obviously impossible for them to fully implement the bill. That is a huge concern, and ICAC needs to be operational. But as I said before, it is today we can see a lot of people, leaders, politicians, and anti-corruption fighters who are out there standing on the top of the hill, yelling and screaming and shouting that they are pretending to be the righteous and trying to fight corruption in our country. Let me say this in no uncertain term, that many of these people are the leading corrupt people in this country. They pretend and hide behind these glorified statements and so-called upright citizenship behavior that they portray in public. But really, if you go and dig far enough, you will see what sort of people they are. So in the case of Paraka case, I have total confidence and belief in our judiciary. I have total confidence in the judges that are hearing the case, and I'm certain that they will make the right decisions for the public interest. It certainly is misuse of public funds, and people who are responsible, whether it be in my government or in our leaders or including myself, if we are responsible, we need to be able to be held accountable. and I'm prepared and willing to do that anytime. So also, mi totoke you may lose him the slap. Larem something there start block court, so you may lose him. The other issue, mi like totok len lo politics lo country blame me. Me start close to now lo parliament 25 years now. This like 5 years but working 25 years. But and after spending 25 years in parliament, I see that the parliamentary democracy has been now hijacked by the executive government. In our system of governments, there are 3 levels, 3 independent arms of government. One is the executive government that is run by Prime Minister, and one is the parliamentary arm that is run by the Speaker, and of course the judiciary run by the Chief Justice. Today, unfortunately, you can see that the parliamentary system is hijacked by the executive government. So the parliament has now become voiceless. Voiceless because plenty of leaders blow you mean. Me not call him name lol, but you saw you me okata establo country, you me saw you me okata 1-1, me two okata line blow me stab leader man blow me lo country now. Me blow saw you me okata one kind man, you know something blow you me IT man. But they are becoming voiceless, where also Prime Minister today, after him writing past text all the members of the parliament or ministers plan talking also Moli must come now support him section 145. There's la talk sawi go all and mean also you saw suppose all no working decision law conscience law, because whatever laws that we are passing is not for the benefit, it should not be for the benefit of one person in the country. It must be for the benefit of the entire population, our people in our country. And all laws are passed for the purposes of that. Now, true, also, people try to change from section 145 before too. And people only current people go to court. Now, time court he reject him this changes. People him was na people talk him right. You may respect him all law all papa blame me or founders block country blame me pass him. Law wisdom law only put him this provision, because this particular provision of section 145 is a special motion. It's the only motion. You can pass any other motion on the floor of parliament as you see fit, but this is the only one that is mentioned specifically in the constitution of our country. So minotin all lapun blame or papa blame only tintin now will put him this provision inside. They wanted the parliamentary system, the executive government, to be accountable to the parliamentary system. So time now you may look at same executive government and may take in full control of parliament. Usad but check him prime minister. Usad but check him all ministers, departments, government work blow. Also, parliament has now become voiceless. And mean also look also me play representing all man very block country blame me. Me play got 10 law. All making sure and me make some more funds blow you me tintin all projects blow you me tintin law look at in position blow you me now you may lose tintin law man marina country blow you me. So today's passing of section 145 through go back law court, but it look also plan the member blow you me all pour it to us, because all like protecting also something me to talk like. So now me sorry also you may lose him. You may lose him voice blow you may today the parliament and one blood day where by you may go to court na court can work him decision. One kind decision all working but you may respect him, but me no thing also all line blow you may you got narbla way suppose really looking for some government you go bagarap by listening him. When the leader of a country knows that our population and our people do not want him to remain in office, how do you remove him? Na desbla leader emi les lo luksaw lo totok na feelings na belevi blol man meri na emi les lo resign how na by you sawol sen islaman ba working good blow. Now you looking country blow you me got plenty heavy stuff in solo country blow. Na mila togosen and you me first in you me working the second person in the right section 145. Me talk when country blow me got plenty problem. Narpla law only passing today, and me law blo you may call it you may one blo Christian nation. Mina salo one map law Bible. God he talk also. You must work in one blo law, or you must so that you must got believe lo me. Mino sawo na reading Bible na calling Bible verse na law to na close to na working the some blah blah me play sin man. So mipla sawelo mark blow where you make and totok lo des kind all work blow big man blow you make. But me no looking one blow law inside the Bible or me no harem one blow talk saw inside the Bible say one blow country or one blow leader must go and work him. One blow law force him all man marry or force him believe blow one man. Now two me looking more same all founders blow country blow you make. Founders of the country believe me talk also me play and God loving country and all working this all declaration and preamble inside the constitution believe me finish. You know mean also by you gonna put in one plus specific law. So me yet meeting also me play need him law come up also me believe man Mary. Now you look so also time you like using law forcing you yet also you Christian man. Now you like also confirming you yet law time you got to talk also law work him na make him up Christian man and now we can call him Bible verse na current Bible run na come up also pastor. So meeting also and that's the kind of old man meet up in here also na pantap mountain or sing out na talk also hey look at me Christian man is that. I mean, no need lo des la believe lo man marry na relationship lo man marry want God blow em believe lo almost go lo to lo as lo to lo sundan want all man marry na to talk lo des la way lo Christian person em narpla way lo working. So meeting also you me working tribal mistake today in a mean also me no believe lo God blow you mean no God me no mean also me go na join him narpla religion or group or something no God. Me must respect him. There's like freedom, blow talk na freedom blow believe. Also papa blow you me time only found him country blow you me. Only declaring blow constitution land. Me must respect him this land. Na isawe all two all believe man all work him this like kind talk now form him this like constitution blow you me. You know all narbla man all believe man. So me isawe also time you look him also. Former priest Father John Momes, former president lo Bougainville, and also papa lo constitution lo yumi. And all money go pass lo forming this la current constitution again. Also when only forming this law something that yumi man yumi yet claim him. Also me Christian man so looks how me. All this la man not also me change him this la constitution today. So again meeting am wrong. So by me by law opposition me like talk so and by me current desla tupla desla lawyer igolo court law you try and you asking court law interpreting whether desla me inapo inanapo whether constitution and providing piniso inanap I think you must look law desla way me sawe also tupla law you may passing today but law side blow politics me like talk also you may it looks away also court case below section 145 na motion time you like throw motion lene online law private members committee inside the parliament and all members below Pangu party that's all start inside of this committee na all go na all working decision bipartisan committee or narpla members have all members below Pangu party so me like talks away also the believe where only believe land only working decision the right way so maybe not testing the court so you may let him court finishing this court but you may look law also challenging this law only passing today land so now you may talk about some of the challenges is that inside the country blame me like talk also economy blame me by you are treasurer one the prime minister to blow the talk also you may double him GDP blow you may GDP grow that's all me so talk before GDP grow that's all me no looking this la growth I go na album ball mandiri Mina looking also emalim olman meri law. Reducing cost of living, also price blow kai na price blow power na price blow water na price blow services, also talk services, goods and services price blow. This is something work go on top yet. M no come down because economy work grow. M1. Now two, lo side blow time economy grow. But you must get enough money. Lo buy more bill blow you. That's all. Now you may go lo passing where you may work lo borrowing money. Passing where you may borrowing money now close to also now you may buy before the 2027 me got believe also by me approaching 70 billion I go close to 80 billion kina. Lo loan by you may got dinner lo all line outside lo country blue you mean inside lo country blue me. Loan lo central bank one time all country also IMF, World Bank, ADB, Australian government, Exim banks, and all this line there, this is the kind loan is that. So time you assessing what is the loan, all Exim loan lo buying build as well. All no buying loan lo working all infrastructure and all of them sectors of the economy, also agriculture, or tourism, or forestry, or fisheries. Lo strong all this business lo making money now you can buy loan go back. Only work like some loan, nothing, na buy bill, nothing. Na this loan only see me a tribe na close to also over 30 billion only see. Lo 6 play yet also. Before lo close to also 43 play year, close to also 43 play year, me play got loan also 30 billion. Now lo 6 play yet also me makes him 30 billion. Now also na IMF will come inside. IMF looking also more. Look also economy and work like some heavy leak. So when IMF comes in, I'm say all country it got problem land. Almost I call all country in got problem na to come me give you loan. No God. Only all country it got problem land also. So you must admit him also PNG got problem. Also IMF it comes stop here. IMF it comes stop here time only give him long time, only put him some strict condition. One blow and all to the current text blow man very must go on that. And condition blow loan, yeah. Time you may all man marry to like Oxim loan lo bank, lo BSP or lo Westpac or lo ANZ or lo Credit Bank or Kina Bank. But you look at Morrison. Or condition ball give him you talk, okay. Maybe give him money thousand, maybe like him security also, you must work him the second way. Now ball give you money. One kind passing IMF he work him like government believe me. So time IMF put him on condition also. Now tax must go on top, you must send him some passing blow manage him currency believe me, must devalue me go down. So you may work time working modest condition and meeting modest condition now. So when IMF puts those conditions, and we put in heavy inside the population. So now you look in over the last few years, consistently our currency has been devaluing. It has been allowed to devalue. So without thinking, one day we wake up and talk, currency believe me, not stop this level. Because only work deliberately, larem this value blend go down. So plant is something you may learn, lostua, no kata rice, also something you may work like and you may not grow in the PNG. You may work low importing das. So time value block go down time. And by you may buy more because all Honourable happy, all Salem blow country low value blow US dollar or Australian dollar. Now this la dollar blow le in go down, or some kina go down, and must stop strong yet. Also na time kina blow me go down, you may buy more go yet. So this last plan the price blow or something will go on that. You like buy car or you like buy mouse or you like buy store kake. Oh got the price will go on that. And mean also you may got big problems that. Now two, government too work borrowing more money now. Oh got the money government working lend too. You go buy interest. Lo I think government blow Marape now it got top 3 payments also working 1 year. One blow and interest payments also. And me next big portion blow budget blow me. Meeting also by me know quoting figures on meeting also that's the interest payment and me winning money you may spend him low health, money means spending the education, na money means spending the law and order. Or there's a triple key something in a look at the population or man married lane. Now interest payment ya approach mogata. There's a money means allocating law there's sectors. Now that's a very serious concern. Because now you go out sick, you know, na blocks in good plus service, Marasan in the staff, or doctor in the staff, out sick in pass in the staff some of the time. All school too, plan your picnic and now finish lo bello some of the time, lo 2 o'clock, na go lo house hurry up, because only got heavy lo money and the funding, all this or something. Lo law and order, you looking plan the up lo country. Law and order breakdown, plan the man who study working plan the heavy lo community, all no work looks him some sawe look sawe where all you can go and face him law na, or you can go to Calabus law, that's like heavy all working inside the community. So some law is something related to each other. So IMF misa talk finish before ya. Plan the ablo country lo world also go lene also bagrabim country na minasawe. One of them can talk place but me working na all man berina or leaders blow me by understanding. Suppose only less lo harem to blow me. Please go and read him some paper na blow economic papers around the world na by your understanding. Or one of them can work this la IMF sa working na so bagrabim country ya. So that's la online nikam la IMF to working kan kusa to ya emino through lo alabim yumi. Only like him, you must contract him, you must develop him, kinabla, put him plan the tax go on top, so more and more burden will come to our now country by go bagrab yet until such time we play ino naplo by deny go back. Passing law politics law world politics now something here. There's a kind of passing will come and play, but online blow you mean online this go pass lo government blame me only thing also no god. Online come lo album you mean. Olman lo English also talk no got one block free lunch. Only come lo protect him interest blow too. IMF too like protect him interest blow. Or not line to give him money limit to like protect him interest blow. So me like talk also please. You play tintin good na. You must talk quantum more leaders blow you me. Only go inside the parliament lo mark him you me. Only no go inside lo mark him olier. Na no got one man. He addressed the cost of living crisis inside the country. Now me talk sours and plan the line in no got walk, plan the line in no got kai plan the line in pan him hardship law, all got the families inside the country. Now population blow me work lo grow fast, or beginning work lo go to school but only no blocks him walk. Every day me play RM does the same story. Plan the Olivia also karim gamla me play all member too. Only RM tasol. Some of the time, no working right decision, the floor, the parliament, the tram, you may solve this problem, and because this way, politics you go work, go pass. Also, now only tintin good, you may send him every block country, you mean. Now, not big plus something where country, working plan the employment opportunity and a business opportunity, all man very you mean. And where foreign direct investments are coming inside the country. Now, when you have zero foreign direct investment, almost zero foreign direct investment in the last 6 years. And zero means also no one man outside tribal businessman like current money come inside the PNG na Togo say, hey, maybe like all of you working business. Also, na use our same suppose business. This a kind of business, big business. He come na put him money inside the country, but people no got opportunity. Lo work him pan him work no got opportunity lo you make him legal contract lo album des la big business na tu no got opportunity lo PNG government na PNG locks him tax money come inside album economy lo so lo nar plus side you may work lo borrowing money yet na lo nar plus side you may work lo stop him all man berry na give him all hard time lo come inside lo business working business lo country especially all tribal businessman. That's all work lo karam all kind legally man lo go na some street store na working more legally business where all man very blame can work him land lo place all this la kind man very all obim doan nothing na lar mo come inside. That's all man lo working tribal big business inside the country lo karam thousand man very like some work here only no look sawe lo only sawe only looks how na give more easy time lo come in and talk. All right, listen, law is stable. You may be an law, you may work him there's a business opportunity inside the country. You mean helping more people. Now there's like big business too. Come free. No God. And two all come working money, but you must make him sure also. You may working one good deal lo come inside. Now one blah this la me Papua LNG project. This la me signing finish lo 2018. Na marami kam na isa. Thing also remember working one big business deal na. Me go na since him totok na like cancel him this la contract na. Only work lo totok go come 2-3 years he go finish. Now only to accept the same agreement that I signed. Only totok some legal some contract lo side more legal or something. But big main content lo contract I'm only accepting. Time only work lo pull him totok go come or the price work or something work lo go on top. Price of steel, price of construction, blow the equipment, blow LNG plant or something. The price work lo go on top na. Now look him investor in pani ma through. Investor in pani ma through lo na come sa to. Mila come time here price work lo go down. The price of right time lo become working to so now price go on top so me must review again. So this la review because 6 years now. Close to because 7 or 8 years. Suppose you starting to 2018 and 19. Now by moving production lo this LNG na you make more money can stuff inside the country. And LNG revenue too. Now work lo blow first LNG revenue blow Exxon Mobil. Now work lo giving good money go inside the government revenue. So suppose second one start long time. But like some good money lo make him souls and you can provide him good services go inside lo all I'm being inside the country. So some of the time or decision or leaders blame me like working too. That's the kind legally pride blow you mean. That's the kind legally jealous person blow you mean. That Tintin also no got me sawe mo na narlo money na sawe na me must me working blow like blow me. And what I do is you must work him blow level blow experience na level blow way work and come up good. So me sawe also invest a confidence and me one blow big plus something. The big plus something. So me like talk also me one blow this la. But you me to talk law. You may must build him economy through building investor confidence inside the country. And one blah economy. Now to address him, just like IMF line here, me something also. I mean, through all come stop one we must talk about. I mean, now you pass him office, blah. We have done it before, and we will do it again. Now, lo side blow in a plan the line is biru legal mill politics. Me say, I'm right. You blah talk. But please, you blah scaling more tintin good na. You blah sim good blah talk lo walk him na talk also. You blah mas you got evidence lo also accuse him all man very go come. Me blah thing also you saw time only accuse me lo kan sin na kan corruption na kan something. All right, me dog. Me resign now. So me resign. That's la work me give him lo young player. Na bito you blah try. Na only time na you looking. One of something come up now 6 years. Me no go height lo one blab lo Africa o. Me no go lo some blab lo Australia o America o England o some blab na me go height start. No God, me stop yeah. Also na me sa also country blow you me. In a country blow narlaman. No ka narlaman bekam na halbi me. And you may yet must not blow strong blow you mean you may must carry work where must benefit him all man very. So me I'm must also time you may talk that time you may must you may talk lo mark. You may talk lo you may live in country. You may talk lo you may strong him sinan blow man very blow you. So me sawe also one or two man by because lo politics but talk also yeah all right. But me no expect him to man very lo agree with me. Some of the time, tintin belum itu by go short lik. Na you saat sawe mani kat long plat tintin, you can come na talk. Hey, papa, me aram to talk beli tasol. You go short lo deslap so, me lagal me lo so ibu deslarot. Web lo building country despla. Ina web lo you go na talk backside lo narlaman, na talk jealous narlaman, na ran na panim kan excuse lo bagarabim man. Ipla is our finish. Lo side lo leadership lo you mean. Plan di talk also. Hey, now you work lo talk plan di tumas na. Time you start government time was in prime minister time, you know sa kam lo Facebook na toto ko sem now you must play politics na toto. Yeah, and true. Good bla also assessment you play working lo passing lo me. You saw lo side lo stop lo government. Lo time you run in government, ikat system lo confidentiality. Time you work in decisions inside lo NEC or time you work in decisions where honorable department must carry out what is the work. Something lo government and you must keep them secret lo look at them interest lo country and security lo country. So in a meanwhile some prime minister and radio announcer or talk back so host or something close to by become na sinan mata mo kata man meri na working this kind also or talk me working today. Now, secondly, also, firstly, Mr. Government time, and restricting me. Secondly, Mr. Opposition, now work me opposition. You must expose him, plan something, you go back up land. And me must come, there's a kind way, there's a time now, me work him land. Lo talk also, no God, display me wrong. Display me, lo tintin me and me right. Now, or display by benefit contribute me. So, you know, some of the time you may scale him tintin time, you may tintin lo display way. The time you stop opposition and you must highlight him also something. But opposition too, you may not can pile up nothing. You must get evidence to also me. Brother, you minister also, you current department you go the wrong way. Now there's something come up, so you explain him the country. Try and straight him to talk, so you may okay must clear. And there's the way also. So no can think also because people stop government and people are hiding around or working can hide decision. No God. Now look him. Some decision people are working land and come up open now. Yeah? So suppose people are working some decision where I'm running. Okay. System is that. System must not scaling not no God. You working decision the wrong way. You working decision the right way. So you may okay can be held accountable to actions you may also all leader. And leader, you know, one place plus something. Him no one place plus something. Time you meet to talk lo leadership time. Time okay the man sa you may okay the racist. Thousand man very inside the country. But time you look in time true. What is the thousand man very now? Okay the you go mouse pass next time. Planted lo election na talk me by go na work him this a walk na buy me work him this a decision na buy me work him this la house or this la road. Na there's a kind of talk. Now all but talk maybe go on a party and corruption or something. Why not you look at some corruption something come up that you not like to talk. And there's a kind of you are condoning. Give me what I want to talk. I'm alright. Every step, challenge stuff. You got plenty of problem in the country, but not gonna worry, keep going. Now you look at law and order situation in the country. Time you look at law. Why is law and order collapsing in the country? Two, you look him. Look blow me. Me looks away or some plan they have decisions blow government. I mean go straight na. Time decisions blow government in go straight all man berix him tintin ni wrong. Time all him wrong tintin na that's all heavy blow na tintin blow all nakat bang money harem all. Me like talk away also, you know. And suppose you know gonna sit down talk right. Every step was it. Maybe try to fix him this blow way. Suppose you know go and sit down and explain the only yet but him decision blow. Only yet but to talk also. Oh, all right. Money less larem to talk me so me yet must work him decision. Time all work him this kind passing. Now you look at him just break down on law and order because people are taking law onto themselves. Now you look at plan the country. Plan the man work law seem heavy now. Plan there's been more murders in the last 6 years than the history of our country. Even you make all tribal fightings before you come to, you know that there's a number of man berries are die. Plan the Diablo country now 18, 20, 21, 22 man berry will die same time. Now there's la money and no got one money only arresting. Even old policeman, plan the old policeman there. Martin old man Narbota last week something or Totona close to also more than 20 policeman will die. Oh there's la man die too. You know what plan the man only arrest him, I think 1 or 2 months or so. Now, why are we allowing that to happen in our country? When people are not all to account for their activity or criminality or their actions. Now, time you move also all man very replaced. Oh, Or any bipla sa also money ko kilimol man belitas remo glo ran na woke more problem. So me too must go na study heavy milo place lo this way. So it is now you can see because of lack of political leadership and the sort of decisions that we are making and the lack of stability in the villages and the community is now creating this lawlessness and the increase in youth population in the country. So time you look at youth population, it's exceeding. And you will not labun manberi too. For the first time, I think youth population may approach about 50-51% equal 100%. Close to by go close to 60%. And means all man marry under the age of 25 years age. So time you look at the second population where all no got proper training, all no got proper work, all no got proper now only work starting family, family pressure work come low, all no soul handling. These are sort of things creating the rise to lawlessness in the country because people are finding it difficult to survive. So time we one reason. Another reason me looking public na people blame me. Only losing trust and respect lo police force blame me. Only no God believe lo police force blame me. Because plan the heavy or man very facing some of the time all police force are working also heavy. Now two all policeman all yet. Policeman and Mary all yet, all no got respect lo command structure law inside the country. And more senior policeman inside the country, all no got respect law. So when you have breakdown in rank and file, you have a problem giving directions, giving orders, law addressing more on. Time even looks our last few years. Look also command police structure in work lebianim totok politics taso. All political leaders all man work give them direction. All kalab lo all na finish this work na all kalab lo nar work all na finish this kalab lo nar work. Now you look in molo work lo goal or this direction. None of the except one or two ex-policemen who were in parliament, no one else has got the experience and training to do the work of the policemen and women in the country. Only all policemen very olieta so. So me sawel sem na policeman very blow country blow me no got respect lo command blow police force na all hierarchy blow police force lo country blow me we got problem. First thing the government needs to do is to encourage and restructure the police force. And more commander, why the human is a small man? And why is so special about all these people? If they are not performing, you could say, sorry, your brother blow me, your family blow me, you want to blow me, that's all time blow you, move on, you may pay him man. Plan Papua New Guinea society, loving country blow na, only discipline, working this working, and pull up stuff inside the country. But you saw it, time you may work lo direct him all man lo political cases blow you mean, a political motivation blow you mean. And now got the system work lo background inside the country. Now me are also there's la influence na kan or likely rubbish passing blow you mean. Work lo critical inside the judiciary na. Go direct na toto want them all money RM code na. All this like something here. You know, sir, come up before. Prime Minister is pick him up phone before na call him Chief Justice or one the magistrate or this kind or Minister in a working orders or something, and you are held in contempt. You cannot question people and their decisions. And there's a kind of fears stuff before law, time law, you may all lapun stuff in the government time. So now look at and look also maybe easy here. Also, you sign up a lot of time, you look him not big money come Arab Koti come go, you sign up toto one the man, throw my necklace, this kind of compromise him all institutions block government blame. Institutions block country blame. So meeting also maybe now come up enough now. So meeting also now you must find him another way. Now Marape time maybe come up prime minister time, maybe talk also, maybe promote him country law, voting prime minister. Now today I'm going to approach Mr. Totok na passing section 145. People law opposition, people no interest to mas law. Suppose I may run him country good, now got something go right. People no interest to mas law put him vote of no confidence. Suppose I'm running country, I'm gonna run him go 2027. Suppose I'm running good. That's what Miss Wells, close to 85 or 90% of the population of the country believe me. Only less lo this la government away, only managing country believe me. Also, na mi talk, okay, you me testing. But true. Marabe mi working commitment la country, working plan the commitment, but he is still yet to deliver one. One blob this la commitment, Miss Hours and plan the whole line Jimmy Salem talks away na you will come lo to not talk. Only ask him, one system but work good la country. People time stop lo government time, people Salem law reform commission law go all throughout the country. People wasting plan the money now only go visiting plan the district, plan the LLGs, plan the villages, provinces all throughout the country. Now only submitting report to the parliament. Now time government send time this report to go to office of the prime minister. Now only no table him this report in the parliament. That's all. Miss Awel or this finance blow this report he talk also. All man Mary all yet like what him government blow prime minister blow legal say. So suppose that's a system that our people want, we must give it to them. And then Marabek and go election na talk also okay. Me like my prime minister so me like put him on blow me go on. Then you get in. So that's why you must separate him. So executive government must stop outside. Na parliament must stop inside. Na time executive government, na prime minister, na minister, you go foul. Now okay, wrong decision. They can be summoned by the parliament to come and answer. Why is this happening? So we make parliament become more and very independent. And that's the kind of system where also presidential system, but you can work in law level below you law Papua New Guinea. Me like talk sour law country also too. Narpla and one blah way law suppose you got this like election law go inside law same way inside law 2027. Me talk me announce him today also me instruct him or lawyer below me. Law working on the constitutional challenge also me party leader below People's National Congress Party. Law there's a provision where time law Bekere government only put him inside. Some provision law this law or some law integrity of political parties, court Supreme Court in Rousing. But one question this question usad money challenging law this case law integrity lawyer and Honourable Governor of Western Province this time, Honourable Danaya. Emi no asking one question about the invitation law forming government. Usad party on winning big number. All narpla lo world where you got same kind government system lo you mean. And mean also party winning 51% plus or 50% plus one. And there's a party makes him invitation. But lo country lo you mean now no got party also mipla too benefit lo this law. And so I think now he come up also no right law country. You may give invitation law or party got number less than 50 plus one. So I think time it is come you may look this law. Meeting also this law may unconstitutional. Me like him Supreme Court must review this law you may clear him any doubt whatsoever. So you can go now time you become law forming government and you must go one way. Why me talk also because time law suppose law you look law Australia. By you look somewhere else. Time Governor General of Australia, he asked him one party of Australia, come from government, and he looks out some 50 plus one. Only knows how go to Parliament and voting Prime Minister. And Governor General invitation and talk, and now you forming government, so now you come now you forming government and come and miss where you in. Only knows how go to Parliament. Same thing like Canada now. All this la mama law, you mix him law England. Law England too, and one can pass in come up. That's law Papua New Guinea, you may change him. You must give invitation. Now, Okataman Poret also mo. There's la party by Naba forming government. So Okataman Ronnie Gola is la party. Only no God believe lo party too. And lo time lo election all talk nungud na. Talk nungud go come na. Wakim kan name calling go come. That's all time lo forming government no God. Hey, you may stop one time da. And there's a kind German passing. That's all wakim da. Integrity lo man tu go bagarap. Because you say one thing and do something completely different. So me looking also. Suppose you like taking vote of parliament, then you don't need an invitation. Suppose you like you may believe law invitation, then you must give him law. Usaid money got 50 plus one, and then invitation by you got validity lo desla. And we got meaning lo desla na. And mean also majority of country got mandate given lo desla ma lo desla party. So, but we can't have both. So there's like confusion you must straight him na. Me talk sawalo you may ogata also but me currently go court lo you may clear him desla lo. So me sawe also you may plan the thing also me pla work lo plan the politics na toto go come taso. We can talk sawe also. Opposition really suppose government me arem toto blol man meri government arem toto blo sambla tok you may work him na sambla suggestion you work him good pla or non good assess him na look him na arem toto na work him work blo manage him country good no got need law both now something you may can work boom one but plan the government toto plan the policy no got good pla plan announce him nothing also there's a policy blow talk suppose you no got work na you youth you calling me prime minister so by me planning work blow you now that's like idea please you know and be impossible to do you saw how much million young man very inside the country no got work na stop na you give this the kind of expectation hope also by prime minister blame me to talk so and by easy no got that's impossible to do. If there's a kind all this something here, you mean no can work in this kind of talk. Now, if you may talk about people working 1 million jobs, there's a kind through government is hard working opportunity blow work. Government is not capable of producing more jobs. And there's a lot of workers that come up inside law, online law, private sector also. Online private sector by suppose you make a foreign direct investment come inside, suppose you make a investor confidence by UXIM. Good pla to talk back come inside. But good pla opportunity for employment back come inside. But creating one pla way you talk by me creating 1 million jobs here. We have to be realistic in our announcement. Now you may talk you may announcement in 2025 but you may come up with some football by providing more all country in Charlie, Asia Pacific region, and this kind. Agriculture, you mean a developing good. We can't even feed our own people properly. There's no food security. Now you may work like importing your Cambia. They should put more money in land restoration, land mobilization. This whole program here. You stop in, you may start in. That's all. You saw Nubla Ministry go inside, Nubla Departmental Lady go inside. Only workload sends him Tintin, Tok go come. Now all these programs come up with some nothing nice stuff here. So we think also maybe good plan by you may serap good na look sawelo put him some Tintin a plan a vision inside the country where a country in uplo you may can believe or somebody may not delivering what is achievable. You saw there's a plan there, you know, stuff like government, so the private sector too, all man too, so working every only got budget blow, all but this year, people are working business also scaling that working plan, you're gonna try to deliver it. Now, suppose all look law review blow throughout the year, now suppose only sort or you got good plan, then they review the plan. So it's an ongoing exercise. So government should need to operate as if it's a business for the people inside the country and me to also. Me, I'm master lo you joining me today. Lo this to talk me. You got plenty problems there. But lo side law and order me to talk change him command structure, change him passing because suppose rank and file you got respect the leadership, but only are him to talk the leadership. And most of you may all man marry. Suppose you got respect the leadership of man lo place or councillor or leader man lo place, but you got respect na time him to talk, you bahar him to talk blend na talk alright. Me baby him tintin blend. Government too one kind. Suppose all people na man marry, you got respect the government, but only him to talk na walking passing lo display. Me must also you may got plan David so country blame me and me play one but tolerant country. You may got passing the belisi. Emi where you may look also emi in uplo you may got opportunity lo maintaining peace and good order inside the country. So you must behind him this blood tintin where old man Mary already got na passing step in this. Suppose you may behind him tintin old man Mary society best up alright. I think it's better that you go back to a system where you may like working now you may got village court magistrates, you may got village councillors, you may got village peace and good order. All this la money work blow inside the one community you must start in. You may put in plenty blow payroll finish. But in no kat one la money coordinate him make him sure some supervising na talk us all this la man must take him ownership blow issues la one outline or one tribe. Now you must put him especially village constables lo one ward inside the country where only can stop close to one time man marine only can make him sure some only masawel or some problems and stuff inside the community they are already aware of it so they can go to the district that's okay village blumiga this kind heavy stuff close to ball crossfight lo this ground so place you salem all this la sawe man lo fix this heavy lo come lo place. So we need to go down to that level of micromanaging in the country. And I think by that we can start rebuilding the respect of man lo community in online lo country begat inside lo police force. This village constable system must be and the village government system must be at least lifted up using maybe like at all ward finish. You know one new structure. We are trying to make sure that the structure that we have is functioning well. Suppose no got leadership lo place ogo the man leader oliet by working to talk blow na every family leader family by working decision blow we need to go back to a place where you may got passing law you may work boom one time so it's time me pla some place na kerap na civil place time me you apply me plus are looking plan the community works come up. Suppose one man like working house la place. Okata man ba gon halbe men. Na time mo lipiri si mas ba aliba cooking mumu na sina na kaya na story na. Deslaman di mo ke mas la ni ka dinalo halbe mo narpla inside la community. Passing lo place is happening. Na second thing lo side lo working garden too one kind. One man like working tribal garden okata man ba gon halbe. So I think all this la passing blow tumuna blow you mean all passing where giving belisi all community you stop here. I think that's the way for us to process it. Government must look strongly all this la something. That's la kind of passing blow you be to talk law working road go inside law okata have law country good la tintin. But time blend become time you make a excess amount of revenue, excess amount of money, and surplus budgets budgets and things. Money by that time, but you may go to this level. Now you may not got money, legally money you may got there. You may put him like one lily corner upside, give him one tribal project, like one member upside. Now all these projects here are not coordinated and it's not delivered into to building the economy and building the country and building the infrastructure of the country. I don't know by all man very maximum service. And this is the way. You mean now you got people heavy stuff inside the country. So me worry the country believe me. And some blah me play and mark me play retire. Some blah me play this all walked about you make privilege look same now working work country lo mark me. So sometimes you me looking country run good. I don't know by people retire. Because plenty man ni poret lo talk. Some people mibla papa country mibla masanab na talk ibla working wrong lo this la way. Mean also mibla angre lo power o mibla la go back na sim power no god. Suppose the second way close to but me be put him name la milo you may pushing word of no confidence. But you saw some la mibla big money give him lily tintin lo you Sambla or lapun lo place give him some la tintin lo you So passing lo respect na passing lo give him belly stab lo you mean na mibla ina man lo sanab na totok na parab natin. Mibla sandan isi look him na sambla samini go right mibla give him belly na ama masim na talk ama mas lolman. Sambla time sambla samini go wrong mibla sandan isi na talk you wrong lo Islam. So meeting also you must go back lo passing lo place. Passing law, you may respect each other. Me sa also before me finish. Me talk again. Plenty time me sa talk before. Country blow me here. Also normal country inside the world. Me this la all walk him na give me opportunity to travel a plan the up. Really saw blow me walk him na me travel a plan the up na me look saw Only no got plenty of some resources na tintin na people na belesi stuff or some inside the country blame me. Me play one play lucky country that's all. You me all man marry him. You me alright that's all. And you me all leaders that's all. You me background country. Yeah. You me leaders that's all. But you me all leaders too. You me working intentionally. That's the problem in the country. So me hope also all leaders too. But since him passing na tintin blown. Firstly, lose tintin law projects. Lose tintin law money to go. District blow me by misad law DSIP. District blow me by misad law project. No God. Me start law position now 6 years. Before me start 6 years too. Law this la 25-year career blow me start law position. Yes, plenty time more people blow me misad law projects. But also me leader blow. Me working group la passing lo sanab na working strong plus to talk lo strong him tintin blow strong him sindan blow now all this also me working right passing so also give him belisi lo me lo come lo parliament all this give me a hard time now suppose all leader blow me stop in lo parliament now only got this la belisi na bel heavy lo election blow lo 2027 and by you see maybe lo 2027 because passing blow you na, tintin blow you na, decision blow you na, totok blow you na, walkabout blow you, emi fit lo lugati mol man meri. You working mol decision here, lo benefit blow man meri. Also na ol man meri ba less lo you lo 2027. So tintin good na imi working mol decisions lo benefit lo country blow you me. Na ba mi finishing totok lo iya. Now also parliament session work lo start finish. Me hope also emba igolo regular intervals rather than yumi surgim parliament go long time lig na some time lo avoiding more question time na time lo avoiding more grievance debate na time lo passing must blow member lo totok na erim all this heavy blow man berry go inside parliament suppose all work but me continuously come na yumi story also me sawe Sambla bla ibla na samoda bla mi, sambla bla ibla sa less lo arim to bla mi, alright. Okay, me understand it. Me bla sambla free country. Sambla bla ibla sa wakim sambla kain good bla totok na ammas totok lo mi. Sambla bla ibla sa wakim kain totok where no got dictionary can explain him lo tok bilas lo mi na tok good lo mi. That's all alright. Me forgive him you bla kata. Na God bless him you bla. Thank you na good night.